Hey guys, what is up? Mr. Wizard Empire here, and I am back on the YouTube video, and today we are going to be doing our 7th episode of the Legendary Death Road to Warlord series. So, since the last episode, not much has changed, except I did take out one reshuffle in my side deck in exchange for a vampire. That's just because vampire is a really useful spell, especially against balances with lore, so that can really combat that lore. So, I'm not really going to need the 2 reshuffles. I believe I haven't even used one in this whole series yet. So I didn't really see a use for a second one in there. So, yeah, so we got some extra damage in there. But until we get into the match, I will see you guys then. Alright guys, we are back with the first match of the episode. And we are going against Christopher Skullhead. So, he's probably as transcendent, level 70 at least, with an ancient pet. So, we did get second, that's alright. I'm going to guess fire maybe? Okay, he's life. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to get some infections on him, but we do have 2 dooms up, which is good. So, we have nothing really to use yet. We'll go ahead and keep that vampire. Let's go ahead and delete the poison right now. Sacrifice, not going to need that. Let's just go ahead and blade up, I guess. We can always use a, what's it called, skeleton dragon into a doom, so he wouldn't be able to heal it off. He did go ahead and use a minion. So I do have Deer Knight if I were to use that, which wouldn't be a terrible move. But, yeah, so if he hits me, I can go ahead and use a vampire. So that wouldn't be a terrible move either. 2 dooms. I'm going to guess he doesn't have Sanctuary in, just because he probably doesn't at his rank. Or else he isn't, I don't know if he's smart enough, but I would say they probably wouldn't be using that. So let's just go ahead and infoul. Probably going to go for the quick kill here. At least as fast as we can. Alright, yeah, this is a pretty good hand so far. So we're going to put in that infoul. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, life trap. So, hopefully that minion will actually take off the life trap next. That wouldn't be terrible for me. But he has no pips, which is the good thing. So I basically ran out of pips. We did get that skeleton dragon, which is good. Let's go ahead and delete the tower and the triage for now. Can I draw a blade? No, okay. I don't want to overdraw right now, so let's just go ahead and life shield. Even if the minion takes off the life trap, it wouldn't be a terrible move, just in case he tries to like centaur me or something next round. So he'll probably end up shielding anyways, or weakness, or what's this? I faint. Okay, so it's a good thing I life shielded for sure. Looks like the minion's healing him. I could be risky and go for a Dr. Vaughn's next. But if it doesn't kill, which it probably wouldn't, then I would be in some trouble because he could just heal it off. So I might want to go ahead and actually put up a doom now. I still didn't get a blade, which is not good, but I did get an enchant for that. We can go ahead and delete that, keep the tower. Let's go ahead and doom, just because he probably doesn't have sanctuary, or at least he probably doesn't have it up, hopefully. If he does, that's good move, but he probably doesn't, just in general. So yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. We got that infoul up and the blade. I'm guessing this is probably gonna be a hit. Oh, fizzle, okay, even better. So we got that doom up. Once again, as I've said in pretty much all of my episodes, I'm pretty sure, if you have any tips for me, please leave it in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter or something like that. Definitely open for suggestions or whatever you may have for me, as I'm obviously not a death main. You might not be able to tell, but you probably can. So let's go ahead and delete that Satyr. I'm guessing he's not going to put up Sanctuary. Just in case, we'll keep that Doom. But let's go ahead and use the Skeleton Dragon right now. I would be pretty surprised if this is a Sanctuary. Okay, so it is a Sanctuary. So good to know. He could possibly have Triage, which would be worse than a Satyr this round. But hopefully, let's just assume he doesn't. I'll probably go ahead and Doom again, because he definitely cannot have the Sanctuary up, especially with the minion. So that will cost only 2 pips. This is actually good if I critical on him. It could probably kill in the first 2 hits, assuming he doesn't Satyr, which he probably will. So we'll have to go ahead and Doom. Is this gonna crit through? Okay, so that's gonna do a lot of damage. Probably like at least over 500 around. We don't need that Spear Blade right now. Major Blitz, probably not going to need that. I either can Doom or can Vampire the minion, but I'm probably gonna want to hit Doom, just because he can either he probably can Satyr into a Pixie, which would be boosted by the Sanctuary. So I definitely want to get some reducing of that health on him, especially also because he has a minion. I mean, I could kill the minion with the Vampire, but I do want to get this Doom on him pretty quickly. So it looks like he's gonna go ahead and Satyr, probably his best move right now, and he does. Okay. So this, what's it called? Can't even think of the name. Skeleton Dragon. Still gonna do a lot of damage, although it's definitely not gonna kill him. Okay, so this is a Pixie, I'm guessing. Yes. So we're probably gonna have to see if we can kill that minion next round. Don't want that being alive and messing up our game plan, pretty much. An Infection would be also nice, just so we don't have to keep putting up Doom when he puts up Sanctuaries, because obviously he has Sanctuary now that we've seen that. So we're probably gonna go ahead and kill the minion here. We still do want those blades, as I said. We don't really have to enchant it since he didn't put any damage on us. So we can pretty much just go ahead and use the Vampire as is. And we'll probably find something else to use that enchant on. So unless he towers or something, then that minion's dead, which is good. How much is... I want to see how much is Doom base. I think it's like 300. Maybe it's actually 350 exactly. So this is a tower shield. That's fine. So he's going to be about a little over like 1.5 down, maybe. A little, or about 1.5 down. So his minion goes ahead and uses all of his things, his life shot and his feint. So that was a pretty big waste for him. But once again, he probably isn't that experienced with PvP, to say the least. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this minion, get whatever damage that Leprechaun ended up doing, and we should be in pretty good shape. We ended up critical too, even though we didn't need to. But there's that. I think our critical is around a little over 20%, maybe like 20 to 30%. So it isn't too high, but it's still pretty good for my level. So that's good. Let's go ahead and delete that, because at the least we're going to use this poison that I've enchanted. Let's go ahead and Deathblade. I do want to keep that Doom up, because I have a feeling he's going to, if he has one Sanctuary, he's probably going to have multiple. So usually the lives don't carry just one Sanctuary. They carry either none, or they carry at least 2 or 3. So this is probably a Sanctuary right here. But the good thing is, oh, okay, so it's a Blinding Light, or Guiding Light, I think. I think Blinding is the whole teammate one. So I think it's Guiding Light. Could be wrong though. We're not gonna need that Sacrifice. Not gonna need those weaknesses because he's obviously in trouble right now. Let's go ahead and Infect, because I have a feeling he's gonna possibly use a Sanctuary to a Satyr, which would not be good. So at least we'll get that Infect on him, so it reduces that a little bit. Okay, so he didn't end up using anything. Probably couldn't find a Sanctuary, because I don't understand why he would heal through a Doom. He probably doesn't either. So let's keep that Deer Knight. Actually, we'll keep the... let's go ahead and actually delete the Deer Knight. And let's go ahead and Poison. Then we could either maybe stun into a Deadly, or just use a Vampire straight up. So it's looking pretty good. I'm not sure what this is. I'm pretty sure it puts a life trap on me. But I never knew of anyone until now that actually used that as a treasure card, not as a Maycast, because it is a Maycast available on some of the, forget which card pack it is, but it's one of the wands, has a Maycast on it. So it's going to get some good damage on him. 277 first round, pretty good. So once again, Vampire will probably end up killing. We do have a Entangle, which wouldn't be a terrible move. I could stall for a, what's it called, Vampire, just so I can enchant it. That's probably what we're actually going to end up doing. So let's go ahead and put this Entangle on him, so even if he puts on a, what is that, Fortify? Or is it one of those healing things? Okay, so it is a Fortify. So he halfway knows what he's doing. It's not a terrible move. So we got this Entangle on him, plus the Dispel Shield. I only carry, I think, with one of those, since it's kind of useless now with the Dispel Shields. But yeah. So I guess let's just go ahead and use the Life Shield, since he really can't do anything right now. He has a Dispel, a Dispel on, plus a Dispel Shield, and he also has the Infect plus the Doom, so he really can't do anything right now. So he's going to take that off. Most likely, hopefully, low pip spell if he knows what he's doing. For him, at least. So, at this point, I'm really just trying not to use TCs, since I basically already won the match. Not to get cocky or anything, but, I mean, as you probably can see, I already have. So, Ghoul definitely one kill. Let's just go ahead and use another Infect, if for some reason he were to heal here. But he doesn't even have enough pips for Sanctuary, so it's not like he's really going to be doing anything. So, the Skeletal Dragon should kill him next round, or the round after that. So we basically have this match won, which is good. Wasn't too hard, but definitely when I'm getting up to Commander and stuff like that, there will be lives that are a lot tougher with Angel and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to be prepared for that. Can't talk. So let's go ahead and use the Skeletal. Should end up killing. Let's give him the GG. Yeah, so this was not a bad match for me, even though it was relatively easy. So with our next, if we win our next match, we should get to Night, and that would be a pretty good milestone since in only 7 episodes we've made it to Night. So not bad, considering we've only done max 2. Well, we did 3 matches our first episode, but pretty much two matches an episode. So yeah, let's go ahead and just Ghoul, because I'm not sure the Skeletal will actually kill. But yeah, that's the match. So we'll go ahead and do one more, since this was not too short, but not really long at all, or very entertaining, to be honest. He didn't really do much damage to me. Pretty much his minion did all the damage. So is he just gonna give up? Yeah. Doesn't look like he's even gonna do anything. So that's the GG. So yeah, we will be right back after this Ghoul ends. Of course, another critical. We will be right back with another match, and hopefully we go first, and B, get a more exciting match. So we will be right back. Alright guys, we quickly got another match, and looks like we're facing Jordan of Fire. So he most likely has Rampage, if he's doing Legendary PvP, since a lot of Fires in general now that are pretty good have Rampage. So we did go first, which is good. So, yes, it is Fire. I'm not sure why I'm even looking at Headmaster Fire on, but yeah, so we're not going to need that. That weakness is probably going to come in handy, because he most likely has, what's it called, Burning Rampage. So, he also has a Life Mastery, so we're going to have to be careful of that. Let's go ahead and delete that tower, because we do have, what's it called, Volcanic Shields in him. So, the Fire and Storm ones, so that's good. Okay, so he looks like he predicted that. That was a pretty good move. But it's not like he can really do anything at this point. Even if he were to Rampage, then it wouldn't do that much. So, did get a poison, but we're not going to need that right now. So let's go ahead and just Death Blade, so we can get some damage up. Before he even hits, he's probably going to most likely go ahead and use Infel, which he might have, yep, just did here. So, I might want to go ahead and look for a Triage, although I'm not sure how much use it would be at this point. Definitely want to go ahead and use that weakness, actually. So let's go ahead and use that on the Skeletal and go ahead and weakness him. So really nothing at this point is going to hurt me too much, or at least kill me in general. Unless he has huge damage or something like that and gets a critical on me. So this is probably a tower. Yes, okay. Not bad. Not gonna need that supercharge. Or that poison. Let's go ahead and double Death Blade. We can double Death Blade into a Skeletal. I was looking for an Infel there, but it doesn't really matter at this point since we found double Death Blade. What is this? A bubble? Okay. So he has that going for him. But this is going to do a ton of damage. So let's go ahead and use that Skeletal. I'm going to keep that wand just in case he goes ahead and F-reads. But this should be doing a ton. So definitely want to get this on before he could go ahead and F-read in general. And I also have that Satyr. So, 2 Satyrs actually. So even if he does anything, then I'm going to be fine. So I should be alive no matter what he does. Unless, once again, he has some insane damage and he manages to kill me, but see how much this is doing. I did critical on him, but who knows if it's going to do the overtime too. 563 is pretty good. And we managed to critical on him, so that's really good. 1k around, that is a ton. So let's just go ahead and hope he doesn't kill us here. Okay, so he used burning. So I think we're in pretty good shape, honestly. He did critical, which he's probably gonna land it. So that's the only problem right now. I do have 2 triages in. I can go ahead and look for those. But let's see if I blocked. I did block the second hit. Okay, that's good. So I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do 2k, honestly. Oh, actually a vampire. I'm pretty sure a vampire kills. So let's go ahead and get rid of all this. Pretty much any hit kills, yeah. So we found a vampire. So that should be the game, actually. So if we were second, probably had a lot better chance of losing that. But we were first, and hopefully put out the W, unless he has a healing pet, which would not be good. We'll go ahead and critical the vampire. Also, the reason I use this instead of the deli is, 1, deli's a lot more rare, so I didn't want to go ahead and use that. And 2, this gives me health back. So even if it weren't to kill, then I would have some health. So we'll go ahead and 1. Let's see how much damage he had. I'm guessing at least 70. 91, see. Now that's how they get you with those rampagers. Let's see. Advanced fire robe. So it looks like he used a... I'm pretty sure that's from the... What's it called? 50 elixir, level 50 elixir. So he had an info pet. So he didn't actually need to use that info. But yeah, he had some pretty good stats. So he's probably eventually going to get to at least past private. But I'm pretty sure we got... What's it called? Knight there. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, Rampage is a really good move if you know how to use it. In combo with Fire Beetle, it's pretty deadly. I have a level 30 Rampager. So yeah, we did go ahead and get Knight, so we're 11-1. As you can see, last age, I started off a little rocky. I got a little better. 41-16, even Warlord, because I didn't want to go any past that, or else I might lose Warlord. But yes, we're looking pretty good for third age. Once again, if you have any tips for me at all, please leave them down below or contact me in any way possible. I really need some help with my deck. I'm not sure if it's good at all. Since I haven't been facing any really good people. That Rampager was alright, even though Rampage pretty much is the reason why he was even facing me in the first place, or even had a chance against me. But yeah, that's going to be about it for the episode. Please rate, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next episode of the series. See ya.